Hey guys, a very good morning and welcome to our channel. So in this video we will be discussing about how to fill OMR answer sheet during NEET examination. So my advice to all will be who are going to appear for NEET for the first time or their first 1 or 2 year dropper, they should practice filling OMR because it almost takes 20 minutes of your time, other than solving the paper. So you must have a practice of how to fill OMR. So while practicing or giving mock test, you need to keep this in your mind that keep an OMR sheet beside you, and during mock test you need to practice filling these OMRs. So first of all, one thing that you need to make sure is they won't provide you with whitener if any of your bubbling gets wrong. So bubbling should be once and for final time, okay, and avoid scratching or tampering any of your bubbles during examination. So let's discuss this PDF. Basically this PDF was provided by NTA itself while they released the admit card. Along with admit card, they released this PDF which has instructions about how to fill OMR during examination. So the first point reads that do not tamper or scratch the OMR sheet, and only provide the required information in the OMR sheet and don't bubble twice, okay, and make sure while bubbling you have to fill the entire bubble, okay, don't leave spaces or just don't do half filling of circles. You need to fill the circle at least above 90%. So the next second point is that these OMRs are evaluated by computer software and it is highly sensitive. So you need to make sure that you fill the black colored bubbles properly because it will be able to read that only, okay. Next thing is that you need to fill your roll number, test booklet number and test booklet code at provided specific site, and do not add any other information on your own. Only the information they ask for, you need to fill only that, okay, and avoid writing anything else on it, or else this can lead to rejection of your OMR sheet, and as a result your result won't be published even after getting good marks. Now they have provided you with a sample about how you need to fill your roll number, so you can just look into the image properly. I will also upload this PDF on my Telegram channel, so you can go and have a look at this PDF. Now discussing the next point, that is about test booklet number, which is going to be a 7-digit number. So just similarly to what you have done in roll number, similarly you have to fill your test booklet number too. Next is when you sign on that OMR sheet, make sure that the sign is in running hand, मतलब एक बार में ही आपको जो है साइन कर देना है. द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज़ जो आपका पेपर है दैट विल हैव बेसिकली 2021 में ऑप्शनल क्वेश्चंस थे, बट फ्रॉम दिस ईयर the question pattern will be similar to as it was before. That is, the paper will have 180 questions, 45 from chemistry, 45 from physics and 90 questions from biology. So the paper will be having total 3 sections, and the test timing is again 3 hours. So keep in mind that this year the paper won't have 200 questions, it will have 180 questions only with 3 sections: physics, chemistry and bio, 45, 45 and 90 questions respectively. Now coming up to the next point. So unlike IIT JEE paper, we do not have multiple answers correct in any one question. We have only one answer for all the questions, right? So make sure that you do not fill more than one bubble in any of the questions, because that question will then be it won't be considered by NTA while checking your paper. So here you can see which is correct and which is wrong. Do not cross any of your option if you fill it mistakenly. Rather what you can do is, अगर आपने कहीं पे गलती से, मान लीजिए आपने एक क्वेश्चन जो है आपको अटेम्प्ट नहीं करना है बट आपने गलती से उसको फिल कर दिया है, तो आप क्या कीजिए, एक और बबल फिल कर दीजिए. कम से कम आपका उस क्वेश्चन की वजह से नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होगा. तो -1 मार्क जो है वो आपका बच जाएगा, बिकॉज एनटीए उस क्वेश्चन को कंसीडर ही नहीं करेगा अगर आपने किसी क्वेश्चन में 2 आंसर्स को फिल कर दिया है, ठीक है। तो आप अपना -1 मार्क ऐसे बचा सकते हैं, ठीक है, बट अवॉइड मार्किंग 2 आंसर्स। बाकी आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं, इससे क्या होगा, आपका -1 मार्क जो है बच जाएगा, बिकॉज एनटीए वैसे आंसर्स को कंसीडर नहीं करता है। सो दिस वॉज अ ट्रिक। एंड द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज कि जब आप अपना रनिंग हैंड में साइन करेंगे, डू मेंशन द डेट ऑल्सो, ओके। एंड इफ आस्क्ड फॉर टाइम अगर लिखने को बोले, देन यू कैन मेंशन योर टाइम ऑल्सो। Then the most important point comes here, that after you receive your test booklet, one thing that you need to check is your test booklet code and your OMR code. आप एक बार ज़रूर अपना आंसर शीट का एंड एक टेस्ट बुकलेट का कोड देख लीजिए। अगर आपका टेस्ट बुकलेट में कोड पी है तो आपके आंसर शीट का कोड भी पी ही होना चाहिए, ठीक है। अगर आपका टेस्ट बुकलेट का कोड ए है तो आंसर शीट पे भी ए जो है लिखा होना चाहिए। तो आप ज़रूर अपना इन दोनों का ना बुकलेट कोड एक बार ज़रूर मैच कर लीजिएगा। Now one more point to keep in mind is that in case of any discrepancy in any of your language papers, like अगर आपने बंगाली में पेपर दिया है, हिंदी में दिया है, तमिल में दिया है, उड़िया में दिया है, किसी भी लैंग्वेज में अगर आपने पेपर दिया है, then the English वर्जन पेपर विल ओनली बी कंसीडर्ड। इस साल भी ये प्रॉब्लम हुआ है, लेट्स सी क्या डिसीजन आता है सुप्रीम कोर्ट की तरफ से, जो हिंदी मीडियम का फंसा हुआ है 2021 के पेपर में। लेकिन आप एक बार अगर आप दूसरे लैंग्वेज में पेपर दे रहे हैं तो आप एक बार अगर टाइम मिले तो एक बार इंग्लिश वर्जन में भी क्वेश्चन एक बार पढ़ लीजिएगा, बिकॉज इंग्लिश वर्जन इज़ गोइंग टू बी कंसीडर्ड एज फाइनल वर्जन ऑफ क्वेश्चन, ओके। सो कीप दिस इन माइंड। सो दिस इज़ हाउ योर OMR विल लुक। This was the OMR for 2021, but however in this year's OMR, that is 2022, you will be having 180 questions, unlike the version of OMR that we had this year, okay. So yeah, this was for today's video. This is how your OMR will look. So take a printout of your OMR and start practicing mock test on OMRs, okay. And all the best for your NEET exam. Thank you. For more such and NEET and ICAR related updates, stay tuned with the channel and do subscribe the channel. Thank you.